Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. And welcome to my episode 10 of Saturday Morning Makes for 2025. And this one's going to be a little bit different, but let's go ahead and get started. Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Makes. I will link you over to Miss Jillian Norwood, my sweet friend and the creator of Saturday Morning Makes. She typically gives a pretty good explanation of what Saturday Morning Makes is, and I feel like it's better coming from her mouth than mine. But long story short, you use the hashtag SatMornMakes, and you can use it to search all the projects for each particular week, and you can also use it when you upload your particular project, and then that way we can find you in the same way that you can find us by using that hashtag. So with that being said, I am going to share with you some things that I did not make myself, but some things that my sweet friends and subscribers and online buddies and my sister and my stepdaughter. I'm not even sure what all is in these stacks, but these are cards that I had on display before I moved my craft room, and in that big kind of farmhouse star that I showed y'all in my room redo videos, these were all displayed in that star, and they're just beautiful, each and every one in and of themselves, and I wanted to share them with you guys before I put them away and make room for some others. So I am going to scoot these two piles aside. I don't have them in any particular order. I just kind of have piled them up in a way that makes sense to my brain, mostly in terms of size. This one is from my sweet friend, Miss Joan Orloff from Denmark. She and I send things back and forth. She's much more faithful in that than I am. She knows how much I love a harlequin and a sunflower and a cute edge and a decal, and she's got it all. She's got it all. She has sent me many things over the years. Thank you, Miss Joan. And then this sweet little one is from Joyce Webster. I believe, Miss Joyce, I don't know if you're watching or not, but I believe that this was from, was it the Mini Slim line? Weren't we in a card swap group together at one point? I know I've kind of backed out of most of those because I was failing my end, so I stopped. But very, very cute. Love this. Happy fall. Very, very sweet. Now this one, same thing, Mini Slim line, but this is from my sweet friend. Marie, is this from you? I thought your name was in it. In my brain, when I was going through these, I didn't look inside, but I sure thought this was from you. Let me know if it's not, if you're watching. Marie's Vermont Creations. I love this. I don't have anything Doodlebug, except I think maybe some little black doilies. I think that's the only thing I have that's Doodlebug. But this is stinking cute. I love it. Love the bright take on the Halloween colors. Super duper cute. And a lot of these don't have anything in front or on the back because the idea was that I could reuse them and send them on to someone else. So this one is from my sister Terry, the one that passed away. And again, for those of you who don't know, she was living here with me. She had moved out from Colorado, and we tried our best to allow her to continue living independently, but she just got to the point where she couldn't for various reasons. And then we moved in together in the apartment that I'm currently in, and I have recently made her bedroom my craft room. And that would have made her exceedingly happy because she absolutely loved my makes. She loved to come in and talk to me while I was making. She loved to make with me from time to time. But this one, I believe, is a card that she got from Current. Is anybody familiar with Current and the cards and the crafty things that they sell? Or are they still in business? I don't even know. I know I've heard Anna White mention them at one point. But I used to buy some things from Current as well. But it's just a beautiful, this says Peter Pauper Press, but I know that she said she got it from Current. So either she's confused or Current sells Peter Pauper Press. I don't know. But it's beautiful. I love the die cut on there. It's absolutely, absolutely intricately beautiful. This is from her as well. I think it's such a sweet little picture. I love the little yellow bird and the play of the yellow, green, and blue. Very, very pretty. This is from my stepdaughter, Leah. Of course, I'm not going to open the cards that have private things in them, but she has an Etsy shop. She is becoming a licensed tattoo artist, and I can't wait for her to come here and give me a tattoo. I'm so excited about that. But she has been a creative all her life. All my kids are. And yeah, I love that she has shared that creativity with me. And will you look at this one? She made this mandala. She made it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and she's actually sent me some others, but this is one that was on display on my star, and I just think it's so, so pretty. She also made this one. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And it's so simple. It's so beautiful in its simplicity. It's just this beautiful kind of old olive colored cardstock and all the fun little flowers. Some of them feel like felt. Some of them are maybe some type of a cardstock. Some of them are glitter, and each one has a gem. Now, I don't know, Leah, if these came in a pack like they are, or if you die cut them, or put the little gel scent or the gem centers. I don't know, but anyway, I think it's beautiful, and I love the sentiment, and I thank you for all of them. And this one also, my love, is from you. I think it's so, so pretty. God Jewel, it's the Saint Lucia Day. So, so pretty. It's a Scandinavian, mostly Swedish. It's not just Swedish, but anyway, it's one of the traditions at Christmas, and the little girls, they go on a little parade. They wear their little candle lights on their head, but only one gets the honor of being Saint Lucia. So I'm not going to open that, but isn't that beautiful? God Jewel, Merry Christmas. All right, this one is from my sweet friend Lisa Wolf, and love the grunge. Now, Lisa, this one is older. I wish I had a year. Handmade with Love by Lisa. It does not have a year, but I know that this is probably 7 or 8 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't that sound right? This looks like a Diane Revley little stamp there. And this one is from my friend Tammy, and we were in a group together called Slimline Card Obsessed, which I still am to some degree, but I had to step out again because I just wasn't living up to my end of the bargain in terms of sending out my cards and stuff. I just didn't have the time. But look at that. Again, talk about simplicity. Love that sky stencil. Love it all. The sweet little kind of banner, if you will, behind the plane, and then the beautiful, simple coloring of the little image of the boy or girl, the little kiddo with their teddy bear in the plane. It's just glorious in its simplicity, and I love it, love it, love it. So let me set those aside. Let me jump on into this little pile. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Well, let me kind of move them out of the way so they don't get... This one is from Lisa Wolf as well. Loving that use of the pattern paper. This is a stamp in the background. It looks like a Pink Fresh stamp, if I'm not mistaken. And this, oh my gosh, Miss Teresa's pattern paper. I can't remember what her company was called. Teresa now works with Not Too Shabby, with Miss Jamie at Not Too Shabby, but I believe this was one of the papers that Miss Teresa created. And I love that you use the little glitters, or not the glitter, but the gel and the sequins and stuff. And I love that giant hello. And again, I'm not going to read it, but that's from Lisa Wolf. This one is from my sweet Miss Mary Alice in West Virginia. Oh, I love this. But that's from Miss Mary Alice, and she and I have sent many things back and forth over the years as well. Now, this is from Jen Schoolcraft. Jen, if you are watching, leave me a message. Everyone leave me a message downstairs if I name your name in this, because I want to make sure that we are still in contact in some way, because I miss y'all, and I'm not in contact with many of you that are represented in these piles here today. But I fell in love with this. Now, this is no line coloring technique, and it is it Pink Frog? Pink ink stamps. And I fell in love with this. I mean, Jen did a beautiful job coloring this. And I fell in love with it, and she sent it to me. And of course, I'm not going to read her little note, but we became fast friends at that point. And yeah, I just love the little dots on there, the vibrant colors, the sunglasses. So cute. Jen, I miss you. You and I haven't spoken in quite some time. And I haven't even seen projects, and I don't know if YouTube just isn't recommending you to me anymore, or if you're not making them, but I need to check in on you. But if you're watching, please leave a comment downstairs. Now this one is from my sweet friend Allison and her whole family. She put her whole family. This was a Christmas card wishing you snowflakes, friendship, and blessings all year. So she did like some ink smushing, and then she did some die cutting and the stamping in the background. And Miss Allison has been very much a part of my card making process and my history, especially when it comes to like gel print plating. What? Gel plate printing. Ooh, words. And embracing the grunginess and embracing the play and the discovery. And Allison, I can't thank you enough for your part in my process. This one is also from Allison, and will you look at that beautiful rainbow and her beautiful coloring. I mean, come on. Come on, the sheerness of her sleeves. Oh, come on. I mean, again, I'm not going to read it, but absolutely gorgeous. And if you aren't familiar with Allison, she likes to take ink pads and do the edges of her card base so that they're not big and bulky. I don't care about the bulk. I make them as bulky as I want them to be. Allison is more thoughtful than I am. And she took her ink pad and she made this beautiful rainbow edge all around the card with small ink pads. Now, I did not see her make this particular card, but I saw her make a version of it on one of her lives. And yeah, if you're not familiar with her, again, I encourage you to follow her and to find her. And I will link as many of the channels as I can downstairs in the description box. But this glorious Halloween one is also from her. And I remember when we were talking about a Halloween card swap, and she's like, oh, I've got you covered. And then this came in the mail, and I love it. Now, this red blood splotches in the background that she did so brilliantly is from, oh, the product is from Imagine Crafts. I can't remember if this is an irresistible. I think it is. It's an irresistible spray, which they are like, I'll say polymer. I don't know if that's the right word, but they're kind of a glue, and but it's a spray, but it's also an adhesive of sorts. But anyway, you can see that she did this beautiful heat embossing and the grungy splatters and whatnot. And again, I'm not going to read on the inside, but that coloring, her coloring is fantastic. Allison Hakila Designs. This one is also from Miss Allison. Look at that, again, using the love, I think it's Love Notes, Irresistible. Oh my gosh. And then this beautiful grungy stencil in the background. And it looks like she probably used a Delicata ink to do that stenciling. And look at her beautiful coloring again. And then she made this background. I don't know if that's, I think she just did a stencil on the card base. Let me see what's inside. Does she say? Happy Halloween. Hope you have a truly spooktacular day filled with lots of treats. Allison. So good. Spooky. And each one of the spookies is embossed in a slightly different shade of glossy black or glittery black. Now this one is from Jen Shirkus. It's so much fun. And if you guys are familiar with Jen Shirkus, she is all about some color and she does it so well. I love. I think this was, obviously she did the white heat embossing. These are products, I think, from Simon. Simon Says Stamp. And then she used, I think, some kind of like a color pigment sprinkle. Not sure which ones, not sure what brand, but I believe that's how she did. And I love this fade to white. So good. And do you see all of the amazing sparkle in the background? I think that was a sparkle spray. And then she's got some little pearls and some sequins, and the thanks is die cut out of a glitter cardstock. So good. Thank you, Jen Shirkus. And this again is from a sweet friend, Lisa. Happy Valentine's Day. Love the grunge. Love the Yeti from Whimsy. And I love these little hearts and the little sparkle gems you got going on here. And this grungy background with this, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a stone wall, if it's supposed to be a crackle paint or a wood grain, but it works for all of it, and I think it's fantastic. And is this a Whimsy stamp? I'm not sure, but I love that. And then this one, I See You, Not Scared. You should be. Look at this background. Made with the probably the mica stains or mica sprays. So good, so good. This is from Kelly, and it's oh so good. We did a little bit of an ATC swap. Not well. I started to say not long ago. It's been long ago, but I don't know where this stamped image is from, and I think it's so creepy good. So good. And then this, I don't know if this paper was ink blended on, or if it, this one too for that matter, I think this one was ink blended. And then the heat embossing there and the stamping. But I don't know if this blue and purple layer was heat or ink blended or not. This is an envelope, and I just thought it was so good I had to hold on to the envelope. This does not represent any of the cards here, and I don't know where the card went, to be honest. So one more card from my sister. I was incredibly sick, and she sent me this, and it was also a Christmas card. It was a Christmas card, a get well card, and a birthday card, because my birthday is a week after Christmas, so I was sick that year, and she sent me that. And I have one more stack. Now this is from Courtney Krieber, and if y'all do not know Courtney Krieber, that's a shame. It's a shame if you don't know these people. Courtney actually got many of us started with our YouTube channels, or gave us the courage to expand and to build upon them. I know Allison and I got started about the same time. I think Lisa and I got started about the same time. Marie and Shell. So many of us. I can't even remember everybody. But anyway, Courtney had a stash of cards, and she's like, who wants one? Of course, I raised my hand. So she sent me this beauty. The inside says, handmade for someone sweet. And she said, I'm so happy you are a part of our little community. And she has since kind of tapped out of the card making and video making community. She was on a number of different design teams, and it just got to be too much for her. She's gone in different directions, and she's tried her hand at this and tried her hand at that. And she's very good at everything she puts her hand to, but some things just spark her heart a little more than others. And so right now I believe Courtney's doing cookie making, and she's so good at it. Now this one again is from Marie's Vermont Creations, and I love this shaker mix. This shaker mix is going to be from, let me see if I can remember, Doodles Paper Playground was the company, and then Sparkle Blends was the Shaker Bits line. So good. Look at that sweet ink blending, and then she put that jar on. Oh, so good. Thank you. And then this one is from Shell, who also got her start with us. I'm not sure where the stencil is from, but this stamp is from Crafty and Scrap. Oh my gosh, Shell, tell me. I have this stamp set still. Why can't I remember the name? Oh, I was so sad when she went out of business, when they went out of business. But yeah, tell me the name. Tell me the name. So much fun. Now this one is again from Miss Mary Alice in West Virginia. It's so good. I love this embossing folder that she used, and this little piece of lacy trim right there. And this heart is gorgeous. Like I can't even tell what that's made out of. Like, is it pattern paper? Is it a gel plate print? I can't tell. But then she has this whole layer of yummy, glittery, sparkly goodness. Oh my gosh. Miss Mary Alice, that's stunning. Stunning, stunning. And y'all, if you know Heidi, this is from Miss Heidi. Heidi was part of that group when we got started with Courtney as well. Miss Heidi, I miss you to bits. If you are watching, please drop me a message or shoot me a message on Messenger. I miss you. I want to know that you're okay. Please let me know. But she never felt like her work was good enough, and this is stunning, and she still wasn't sure about this. Stunning, y'all. The white on white, the tone on tone, the texture on texture, and then the pop of the teal in that dragonfly is absolutely gorgeous. I miss you, Miss Heidi. I truly, truly do. Now this one is from Miss Mona Toth, And oh my gosh, Mona, I don't know if you're even watching. I don't know if you even remember me. My brain won't allow me to remember where you're from. Romania comes to mind, but it's not Romania. I can't remember. Anyway, Mona Toth and I became kind of internet crafty friends after a swap on one of the Facebook groups. We just did different things, and I sent stuff to her and she sent stuff to me, and we were friends for several years, and then you know how life happens and it just faded away. But this is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful card, and I love that she did like all these dots by hand, probably with either a pen or like a Stickles bottle or something along those lines. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, Miss Mona. Now this one is from Sierra T Designs. I love this. Miss Sierra and I used to spend many, many hours in the middle of the night talking, and this is from her. Very, very cute. I don't know what happened there. I'm sure that was part of something that happened on my end when it was on display. Probably something from another card bled through. But that is very, very cute. This one, I am not sure who it's from, to be honest. It was in a swap, and the name of the creator is not on it, but it's absolutely beautiful. Allison, I feel like it's from you, or Shell. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's from one of you guys, but I just don't remember, and I'm sorry. There's no name on it, but it's so, so cute. This one, same thing. I feel like this one might be from Marie Bingaman, if I'm not mistaken, of another card maker, but I'm not sure of that. So if it's not, please let me know if you created these and I just don't remember. I'm so sorry. And then this one is from Natalie, and I just love the simplicity of this as well. Look at that pattern paper, and then this stenciled, and I don't know if the paste was colored or if the coloring went on after it laid down. I feel like the paste was colored, but it's so, so yummy. And I love just these little simple little rectangles cut out, lifted up, and moved around so that you can't really see where they were joined, because it was one piece and then she cut it up and moved it around, because you can see these two, and then this was right here. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. I love the simplicity. There's like a nod to grunge, but not really grunge. There's a nod to vintage, but not really vintage. It's so good. So good. So, my friends, whew, that was a lot. These are my cards. I have been blessed to receive creative works of art from so many of you, and these are just a sample, because I have a drawer full of others that have come over the years, and I just can't thank you enough. But I really wanted to share these with y'all and just kind of give you a representation of the company that I keep. And again, guys, if you are a part of this representation, please let me know. Please chime in and say hey and tell me where you're at and what you're doing now, especially if I'm not in current contact with you. I want to know, and I would love to kind of rekindle some of these friendships that just kind of faded away over time, as tends to happen. So thank you guys for spending this time with me. Thank you everyone represented here. Y'all are so amazing, amazing artists, amazing creators, amazing supporters, and I know that we all appreciate one another, and that is what I love about this group. That is what I love about Saturday Morning Makes, and the fact that we share our stuff with each other. And I would love if folks represented on this stack would be sharing their stuff in Saturday Morning Makes, and we can grow this group even larger and continue to love and support each other. So until next time, y'all, thank you, thank you, thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you to everyone here. Thank you to Jill for creating this amazing group and having this fantastic idea of sharing heart together. And until next time, y'all, this has been Nancy, the Handy Scandy for Saturday Morning Makes, and I'm out.